Good morning, America. Yep, it's me, Russell Mays, coming to you with another issue of the trashing of Judge Kavanaugh. Before I get into it, today is the 1-year anniversary for the shooting here in Las Vegas. My heart and prayers go out to those who suffered under this. And the resolution, they really haven't got a motive yet. That's okay. I'm sure we'll eventually find out what happened and why Paddock did it. Now, getting to the Kavanaugh issue. Everybody that listened to my radio show Saturday knew and does know that I am so despised against the Democratic leadership that they have no bearing anymore. They are just sheer vileness, period. And the media is not much different. I just got finished watching President Trump's press conference. Had different considerations. They had talked about trade, they talked about China, they talked about steel. But every time the media brought up Judge Kavanaugh and the FBI investigation that they're doing, the question was brought to him each time, quote, Mr. President, if the FBI investigation finds new accusations against Judge Kavanaugh, will you deny him the confirmation? And I'm sitting there listening to this, ready to throw things at the TV set. Because the good answer to that question is, dear Democrats, dear media, if the FBI investigation finds nothing, will you back the confirmation then? They won't answer that question because they will not back his confirmation no matter what happens with the investigation. Judge Kavanaugh is an incredibly good man. And the reason why I state that is because from the time of his yearbook to now, they have found nothing. The entire case that the Democrats are putting forth is about his yearbook and his drinking. God forbid if we allow something like this to change the course of our country. God forbid if we allow Dianne Feinstein and the Democratic senators and the Democrats allow this travesty to continue. I am just shocked that anybody will be blinded to this bull crap, in the words of Michelle Malkin, and it is bull crap. And they will not deviate, no matter what you say, no matter how much proof you put in front of them. They will not change their rhetoric. That has to tell you something. And you Republicans, get a backbone, will you? Throw this stuff right back in their face. If they want to fight, bring it to them. They have nothing to stand on. One thing is certain about the Democrats and this Me Too movement and all the rest of these radical anti-fee people, basically anti-American people, will do is if you get back in their face and tell them like it is, they run to the hills. They are scared of the truth. They do not want to face the truth. They will yell and scream and shout you down. Last note, Senator Flake, how dare you get on stage with Senator Coons and make fun of what happened to you in the elevator? You spineless senator. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt until you got on stage and did that. I have never in my entire life seen a senator get on his knees the way Senator Flake did for Senator Coons. Senator Coons, I hope you enjoyed it, because Flake is definitely giving you one. There's no doubt about it. And the rest of the Republicans out there, if you're going to do the same thing, I'm sorry. You do not deserve to be in office. You're there because we elected you to be there. You are there to represent us. You're not there to be in there for life and to make a living. No, you're there to represent the people. Damn it, stand up and represent us. All right. Elections are coming up November 6th. The only way we're going to make this work is if the Republicans get out and vote. That's one thing these polls do not consider. The Republicans are not a silent voting bloc, or they are a silent voting bloc. They will not. I turn off the surveys when they call me. I don't want to talk to these surveys people. They're slanted in the wrong way. These people, these Democrats, are disgusting. And I'm sorry, if you can't see the truth, then you are blinded as the rest of the country. And bear this in mind. When you hear the media say that the majority of people think this way, that's the majority of the left. Not the majority of the country, the majority of their left, because that's the only thing they report. And I call on anybody that's doing interviews, again, with the media and the press, that when they ask the question, if they find other things, will you change your mind? My question right back to them is, when they find there's nothing, will you change your mind? And we all know the answer to that. Everybody knows, no matter what happens with this investigation, the Democrats, the left, and the media will not accept the results. Simple as that. They will not accept it. You know it. I know it. The entire country knows it. The Democrat Party knows it. Everybody knows they will not accept the results unless it's just totally trashing of Kavanaugh, throwing him, his family, his kids, everybody in jail. Then they might even think about it. Dr. Ford is becoming more on the side of non-believable. Think about it. She has $900,000 in a GoFundMe account now. Non-taxable. I'm telling you, I was trying to back her, saying something might have happened to her, and I'm starting to believe nothing happened to her. I think she's out and out lying. And if you Me Too movement people hate me for it, too bad. You have ruined the ability of a lot of women to come forward when things like this really do happen to them. You have set the female movement back 30 years. And you people that just want to trash the American people because you think you're right, well, you're wrong. Dr. Ford, you are going down the tubes. You better take your $900,000 with you and pay off Dianne Feinstein, who leaked your information too. And if you believe that she didn't do it, you are stupider than I thought. You know the Democrat Party and Dianne Feinstein leaked this information. You know she did it. And yet everyone's got to be nice and sweet. Enough of being nice and sweet, being concerned. You're not concerned with Judge Kavanaugh. You're not concerned with his kids. You're not concerned with his wife. You're not concerned with all his friends. And the 200 people that said he is not capable of doing this. But yet we got to be considerate of the victim. What if the victim is lying? How about we bring up Emmett Till? Think about that. The woman accused him of raping her. So they killed him. Then she comes out later saying she lied. So what makes that different than now? There you go, people. I'm telling you, over this course of the week, I believed in bipartisanship where they have to reach across the aisle. I'm tired of reaching across the aisle. I think we should punch across the aisle. Smack these Democrats hard right where they live. Because they do not care about you. They do not care about the process. They do not care about anything. And you're going to find Dr. Ford is going to be thrown underneath the bus here shortly. As soon as Kavanaugh gets confirmed, which he will be confirmed, as soon as this whole process is done, she is dirt in the eyes of the Democrats. Let me ask you this. After all is said and done, will Dianne Feinstein hire Dr. Ford to be on her staff? Cory Booker, will you hire her? Senator Blumenthal, will you hire her? Senator Harris, will you hire her? None of you will. You're all going to throw her under the bus because you got what you wanted no matter what. I am so furious and so disgusted with the Democrats in our Congress and Senate because they do not care. And if you think they do care, you're fooling yourself. All I know is November 6th, you Republicans better get out there and vote. And I love having conversations with everybody. But the moment you tell me you didn't vote, you can get out of my face and go join the Democratic Party. Simple as that. If you're not willing to enact the last right that you might have, that means you don't care about what happens in this country. Go watch America's Got Talent. Watch somebody jump up and down on stage. That's what your life is. You don't want to stick your head in the phone with a text. See if I care. But if you don't vote, don't even give your opinion. I'm sorry. No, I'm done. I'm done with the Democrats. I try to be nice, but that's why we're in this position, is because we're trying to be nice. The next time a media person states, if they find something more on Kavanaugh, will you deny him? I want to see back. If they find nothing on Kavanaugh, will you back him? You know the answer to that. Okay. Running along here again. Didn't mean to take up a lot of your time. Thanks for everyone jumping on. Get out and vote. Get the word out. Judge Kavanaugh needs to be confirmed. Also, my heart and blessings. Today's the year's anniversary for the Las Vegas shootings. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.